Ħaġar Qim and Mnajdra megalithic temples.
Hi kids! Today I'm visiting the sunny Maltese Islands, right in the heart of the Mediterranean Sea. I'm here in the charming village of Krendi, on the island of Malta. We're about to explore some of the oldest buildings in the world. These are the magical megalithic temples of Hagar Qim and Mnajdra, and they're full of mystery and wonder. Let's begin our journey at the Visitors Center, where the adventure starts. The Hagar Qim and Mnajdra Archaeological Park features a visitor center that provides an introduction to the ancient megalithic temples. The center includes a 4D audio-visual experience, an exhibition space with artifacts, and a gift shop. Let's take a look inside the visitors center before exploring the temples. Welcome to the gift shop, where you'll find souvenirs, books, and crafts inspired by the ancient temples of Mnajdra and Hagar Qim, a perfect way to take a piece of history home. As you walk through the visitor center, you'll find interactive exhibits, 3D models, and displays that bring the prehistoric temples to life. Discover the tools, pottery, and figurines unearthed at the site, and learn how Malta's early inhabitants built these impressive megalithic structures over 5,000 years ago. Films and reconstructions offer a deeper look into their daily life, beliefs, and remarkable craftsmanship. Here is one example of the various human-shaped statues found at Hagar Qim, which are believed to have been venerated in these temples. Now, let's step back in time and uncover the ancient wonders of Hagar Qim and Mnajdra, Malta's majestic temples carved from stone and mystery. Welcome to the Hagar Qim temples. These remarkable structures were built over 5,000 years ago, making them some of the oldest freestanding buildings in the world. The name Hagar Qim means standing stones in Maltese. In fact, the temples were constructed using massive stones called megaliths. They were built high on a hilltop, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape and the sea beyond. Behind me, you can see the impressive facade of the main entrance, a true testament to the skill and vision of its ancient builders. In 2009, a large protective tent was installed over the site to help preserve it from the effects of the elements. Come on, follow me inside the temple and let's explore what secrets it holds. In the first apse to the left you can see examples of amazing decorated prehistoric art. This particular altar stands out for its carved plant motif on all four sides. The original has been moved to the National Museum of Archaeology in Valletta for preservation. Here, visitors can admire a replica. On my left, you can also see a decorated stone with opposing spirals. The significance of this stone is uncertain, but it is most probably related to life, regeneration, and spirituality. Like the altar present here, this stone is a replica, with the original preserved at the National Museum of Archaeology. Here is another interesting area from the Hagar Qim temples. This room had a special function. Apparently, the temple functioned as a calendar. You see this hole here? During the summer solstice on the 21st of June, which is the first day of summer and the longest day of the year, the first rays of sunrise flow directly through this hole and show on one of the stones. Another interesting feature of this room is the way the horizontal layers of stone are placed. Historians believe these stones are the remains of the roof. This is a model of the temple with a roof, like historians and archaeologists think it was originally. In the opposite apse, we can see 2 more altars. Apparently, this room was used for religious functions such as sacrifices and rituals. Maintenance work in the temples is ongoing. As you can see, stone and metal support is needed to keep the horizontal stone slabs in place. These altars are made from the same Globigerina limestone as the rest of the temple. Archaeologists believe they may have been used for sacrifices, offerings, or symbolic fertility rites. These temples have many other fascinating features. Here, we see one of the several doorways, which were likely covered with a curtain or a door made of wood or animal skin. Pottery, bones, and small human-shaped statues were discovered in this area. While most figures are of uncertain gender, the statue known as the Venus of Malta, found in a side apse, is the only one to represent a female. Now let's explore the outer area of the temples. On my left, we can see the tallest megalith in these temples. It's almost 5 meters tall. It's incredible how these people managed to carry such massive stones. The religious significance of this complex is further emphasized by this niche on the exterior of the temples. Another interesting external feature is this area, where archaeologists believe the stones are the remains of a large human-shaped statue. This huge stone, weighing almost 20 tons, is the heaviest at Hagar Qim. Archaeologists believe it was transported from a distant quarry, which would have been a major challenge for Neolithic people with no modern machinery. Moving such a massive block was a remarkable achievement, showing the strength, planning, and determination of these early builders. Our tour of Hagar Qim ends here. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Now let's head over to explore the nearby temple of Qim Mnajdra. Here I am in front of the Qim Mnajdra temples, which are located about 500 meters from the Hagar Qim temples. The Qim Mnajdra complex has 3 connected temples. The upper temple, which is the oldest with the simplest design. Then there is the middle temple, built later, with a more developed plan. Finally there is the lower temple, which is more elaborate with finely dressed stone. Qim Mnajdra is famous for its astronomical features, but we will see that later. Now let's start our journey inside the Qim Mnajdra temples. I am in the lower temple, also known as the South Temple. As we saw earlier at the Hagar Qim temples, oracle holes can also be observed here. These are small windows in Malta's megalithic temples. Their purpose remains mysterious. 2 popular theories suggest that they were used by spiritual leaders to project and amplify their voices during rituals, or served as symbolic portals linking the physical and spiritual worlds. Moreover, the horizontal slabs visible here may represent the lower part of the roof, similar to what we saw at Hagar Qim. Nearby, there is an impressive porthole niche leading to a very particular altar. It is framed in a trilithon and 2 tapered megaliths on either side. The simple decorations on the stone make it look amazing. It is important to remember that these people had only tools made of stone. The southern temple is indeed the most impressive temple in the Qim Mnajdra complex. As said earlier, it seems that this temple functioned as a calendar. The temple is aligned so that on the equinoxes, the rising sun illuminates the central passage and inner doorway, while on the solstices the rays fall on the edges of the doorway stones. This suggests the builders used the temple as a calendar for rituals linked to fertility, seasonal changes, and the cycles of nature. I am in the East Temple, the smallest of the 3. On my left, The pillar stones are decorated with rows of small pitted dots. These may have served as a primitive calendar or counting device linked to celestial cycles. However, their exact purpose is still debated. The largest temple is the North Temple, also known as the Middle Temple. It was built on higher grounds and has a 3 meters high slab porthole as its entrance. As you can see, the large slab above the porthole entrance has been broken. Altars are also present in the North Temple, suggesting that rituals and religious ceremonies probably took place here as well. Like the other temples, the North Temple has many fascinating features. On my right, one of the megalithic stones bears a piece of ancient graffiti. Probably, it depicts the Mnajdra temples, giving us a glimpse of how they may have looked in prehistoric times. As we leave Mnajdra, the sun is setting over the temples, casting long shadows across the ancient stones. The 2 prehistoric temples visited today stand as silent witnesses to thousands of years of history, mystery, and human creativity. Their megaliths remind us of the remarkable skill and imagination of the prehistoric people who built them, leaving a legacy that still fascinates us today.
Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.